You're more important to me than I realized, and I really do like spending time with you. But I can't do that again and not have you know the truth. Because the reason I want to spend time with you isn't just in the interest of friendship. I mean, it could be. That's what you wanted, but I want to, you know, lay my hands on those fine, ripe grapes on your... Fine, what? So my next choice of foods was rutabagas. Rutabagas. Really? Fucking rutabagas? I went from grapes to rutabagas. Cantaloupes. Melons. Watermelons. Sugary squash. But, damn it. I've been so scared my whole life. I already fucked it up. I cared more about one person thought about me. What? Hoshi. Curious. Hoshi, I'm not actually a girl.
I'm afraid to even look at her. What if she's horrified?
He's laughing. Hoshi, this isn't a joke, please. What? What? Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hoshi, why? I decided not to bother with anticipation to just get it over with, but I secretly also am a guy. And I am into the dick, if you get what I'm saying. No, I knew Shoji. What? Well, she did do all that research on posture. You too? Too? I take it you meant Selena. Well, yes, of course.
Of course!
I knew, of course, I knew. Not so easily fooled as you seem to think. But can I explain it later? If I'm right, then can I kiss you again? Yes, of course. That's a relief. I was worried you'd turn me down or be upset. No, shh, I'm not. I'm definitely not. Never thought it would go this well. But Hoshi and I would end up kissing in the classroom. I was expecting a slap, and this is what I got instead. Which was a pleasant surprise, actually. So you really want this. You're okay with this. I'm okay with it for a while, Shoji. Having sexual relations with a cross-dresser. I just wish I could tell you that so we could do this. If you wanted to, I mean, I'm glad you do. Even if she made the first move, I can tell she's a little shy. So am I, to be honest. But she does go after what she wants when it's important to her. I should be grateful to her for that. Okay. Sorry, I just didn't want to lose the moment. That's okay, I totally know what you mean. I was trying not to wreck the moment with my awkward stammering. But, what was I going to tell you about? Oh, right. Then I knew the evidence was there, all it took was piecing it together. The week we stayed together helped me a lot. Hard part was figuring out what you felt about me. I wanted to believe it, but at the same time, I worried. What if I was just misunderstanding? But I thought, no, I hoped I was reading you right, and you might actually be interested in me. So I knew you were a boy. All I had left, what, I couldn't have possibly been a lesbian? I am offended. I think I would make a pretty goddamn good lesbian if I do say so myself. That is rude and uncalled for, Hoshi. And all I had left was to decide what to do with that information. This is what I chose to do. I see. I'm guessing it took both of us a lot of courage. More than you probably suspect. I'm probably not typical girlfriend material. Hey, no. Don't say that. I don't like hearing you put yourself down, even when we were just friends. I don't let anyone else talk to you that way, so I won't let you either. Shoji, it's a little overwhelming thinking of you saying that as a boy. I'd say it regardless. Still, you're making me blush. Glad you're interested in me. Well, you should have just visualized me every single time as a girl, and then we could have just gotten it on, and I could have stuck my man meat in, and you just would have been like, oh god, there's an abnormal growth hanging out of his body. Not anyone else. When Selena openly admitted to liking you, I got worried. Try not to show it, but she's so forward. I thought you'd definitely be interested in her. Care more about you than you probably know. She's really annoying. She's thirsty as fuck. And I thought first she was just a thirsty lesbian who wanted my cross-dressing woman body, cross-dressing man body. But it turns out she's actually just bisexual and thirsty as fuck, and still wanted my cross-dressing female male body. I don't know how I could be interested in anyone else. You're probably one of the kindest people I've ever met. I've never really naturally clicked with someone the way I did with you. I really didn't mean to fish for compliments. Bullshit! Even if you weren't, I'd still give them to you. You didn't. I just can't shut my mouth long enough to stop giving them. It's just pretty much me in real life. Besides, you put up with me and my secrets, so you've kind of earned them. That's kind of what I usually do, but you weren't weighted out once you realized? Not really. By the time I was certain, you were already fairly good friends. Oh, we were. And it didn't matter so much at that point. Maybe near the beginning of our friendship I would have minded more, but not so much now. I'm curious about why you're here at the school, though. That part I didn't understand. Oh, of course. Should probably explain. Really dumb. Fade to white. Oh, that was just a... Let me tell you. All this over a little error on your admission form. Pretty much. Well, I'm glad for it. If it hadn't happened, we might not have met. But will you still think of me as the same, even when I'm not like this? I will. You really don't need to worry so much about that, Shoji. I can understand your concern. Well, now I own skirts in women's clothes. That's a problem, unless you want them. Probably don't fit around the chest region very much. Probably be very, very, very small for you. But, I can understand your concern. It would be bad if this came in a huge shock to me, but it doesn't. You and your secret are perfectly safe with me, I promise. Thank you, Hoshi. I just realized, this room is where we became friends. Did we become something more in here too? You're goddamn right we did, woman! Something more than friends would occasionally... Something more than friends who occasionally kiss. Kiss, I'm guessing. Yes, ideally. Is that your way of asking me out? I believe my way of asking you out should be a little more direct. Well, I want your way of asking me out. Ah. Well, now that we've built it up so much, it's a little embarrassing. But you should already know the answer. You have the upper hand. You can see into the future! Alright, Shoji, would you like to go out with me? Fucking goddamn right I would! I'd love to, Hoshi. Oh, I'm glad. I just think you can even wear trousers when we get together. Oh, and just think you can even wear trousers when we get together. I'm gonna actually weep for joy. One of the things that made it hard to determine if you were right or not was how comfortable you look in girls' clothes. So I somewhat doubt it's as difficult as you say. Maybe exaggerating a teeny bit, but that's so. Anyway, come on. Would you like to walk back to our dorms together? Help you pack for the break. And, you know, maybe sneak in a little, you know, wink wink, nudge nudge, slap in the face, Ed boy. I'm curious to see you in boy clothes if you don't mind. I don't mind that at all. Thank you, Hoshi. Epilogue 1! Hand motions! Oh, I have to press space. Oh, there we go. I still think that the single ponytail would have worked fine. Just hair back and hair tie would have worked fine for a woman. Like, I know girls that look like that. Best friend kind of looks like that, except super short hair, no ponytail. If anyone else found out that I was actually a boy, I never heard about it. It's hard to believe that my time at the school is already over. Hoshi has been with me from that day we confessed each other in the classroom. It's been the best year I've ever had at school. That's for certain. We were never open about dating, though. It seemed too complicated, considering. And Hoshi is a little reserved by nature, so the secrecy suited her just fine. I didn't care what people knew or didn't know as long as I got to be with her. Selena even respected my choice and is easy to defeat in a manner of speaking. It's rather theatrical, I can imagine. It's nice to be able to walk around as myself with Hoshi now. To do things that couples are supposed to do out in the open, even if it's as simple as holding hands and wearing correct clothes. We complement each other well because I look like a woman in boys' clothes and she is a woman. Such complimentary. I don't know how I would have gotten through entrance exams without her. Not that I still needed her help studying. We had the same exam to worry about since we applied together. Going to the same university seemed like the best option for us since I didn't think I would stand to be apart from her. I could stand from being apart from her. She probably would have been a little more mature about it, but we both would have missed each other. According to our acceptance letters, this isn't going to be an issue. We both made it. Each time I've started a new chapter in my life, I've had to face it all alone. Now I get to have her by my side, my Lois Lane, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Wow, being back here brings back memories. Really only need a few things for university, so it shouldn't take long. I think most girls say that, but by the time becomes some abstract concept in stores. You know I'm not usually that bad about it. No, that's true. In fact, I was probably worse than you last time I was here, since I didn't know what I was doing. At least I don't have to shop around in a skirt this time. Gotten so used to seeing you like this, it's harder and harder to remember when you wore a skirt. Since you agreed to come, you can help me pick out new lingerie set. Oh, you need that for university? You know why I need that. Oh ho! Maybe you should buy one too. Just for old time's sake. Yeah, right. I could wear it around the new campus with a skirt too. Ha, you could just construct a new identity everywhere you go. Just thinking about doing that gives me a headache. Besides, I like exactly who I am now. As long as I get to be out in the open with you, I like that too. Come on, Shoji, let's get going. And no staring at the front of the lingerie store. I wasn't going to stare at anything. I wasn't. Hoshi. Well, this has been an interesting journey into cross-dressing and thirsty lesbians who I then found out were just thirsty bisexuals, and people who didn't know if they're lesbians or not, but actually just turned out to be hetero because I was actually a guy. I think that went rather well. I kind of carried away at some of the moments there. That should be it for high school romance. I'm not gonna play this over again because one route was fucking 3 hours. Holy fuck. This has been High School Romance, Trap Simulator 2015. This has been Muse Myself at Home, signing out. Peace out.